planners and bullet journals, art projects, organized planner chic.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Organized Planner Chic. I'm Lucinda, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so and select the bell for notifications. Well, first I want to thank all my Patreon members who help make it possible to create videos like this. Well, thank you guys so much, and if you're interested in supporting me on Patreon, just go to patreon.com/organizedplannerchic. Okay, you guys, it's time for another Plan With Me, February 2020, yes. And I love February because my mom's birthday is that month, my mother-in-law's birthday, my birthday, and just a lot of different friends. It seems amazing that there's so many birthdays in such a short month. But anyway, I'm excited to decorate for it, so let's get to it. Okay, you guys, let's do a flip through of January 1st. Or first, let's do a flip through of January. So this is how it turned out. I set up this legend, but I did it a little bit differently going forward because my husband's schedule, because he works for himself, changes sometimes. So I'm not going to put that on here going forward, as you'll see, but I did break down the legend a little bit better going forward and gave myself another or a couple more columns so that it wouldn't be so messy with the legends that explain kind of what's happening. And so yeah, and then this is how my kind of goals for the month turned out. The month is not over, so if you're like, oh, there's a bunch of stuff not done, some of the things get done this week and some get done the last week. So I should be about half of these things should have check marks or X's on them. So it looks like I'm doing pretty good, but I have it broken down by personal, Etsy, Patreon, YouTube, Facebook, and other social media. So personal and business. And then this is my gratitude log, which I did really well this month, but I still have, all these days left. So sometimes I don't get through all the way to the end of the month, but by kind of the way I'm bullet journaling now, it makes it a lot easier if I get behind to go back and look at what I've written down for the day and fill this in with something that I'm really grateful for that day. And then here we are with the first weekly spread. So I got this idea for doing this Dutch door this way. I got it from Boho Berry, and I think she got it from someone, but I don't know who. But I love it because it allows you to see these things at the bottom that apply to the whole week. Yeah. All right, without wasting any paper. So you just cut right there and you still have the same amount of paper. So this is how it looked for the first week, and all of these stickers I think in here are from Capital Chic Designs, which I love these stickers. And she's an online sticker shop, but she got picked up by Michaels, and so I got a bunch of stickers from her through Michaels, which is amazing. These pictures are when my son and I went to the Desert Botanical Gardens here in Phoenix, and it was so beautiful. And I used my HP sprocket, you guys, which I got for Christmas from my family. I'm so grateful for that. It is just, it works really well. I mean, you put the paper in there, you set it up as an app through an app on your phone, and you just tell it what picture you want to print, and it prints out. This is the full size. This one and this one are the full size that they print out as, which I think is about 3x2. And I love it so much. And then I just trimmed the other ones for the space I wanted to use. And you can see here where I have set up for high, low, for the temperatures, what time I get up, what time I go to bed, my weight, and my exercise for yoga, which I kind of teeter-totter between 135 and 136. My normal weight is 133, but I've been trying to get rid of these extra few pounds from the holidays. It's been a little bit hard. So these are a couple of spreads that I set up but haven't used yet, but they'll be applicable, or a few that I need to fill in. I have some notes from some sheets of paper or paper that was handed to me that I need to fill those in. So those apply all throughout the year. And then here is the next week. Same kind of design with this under the heading. Stickers also from Capital Chic Designs, and here at the bottom I have this week. These were like my top things I wanted to get done that week. My Bible study notes from the sermon, the scriptures from the sermon at church that Sunday, my grocery list, which I'm not putting in my bullet journal going forward after January because I really use my Hobonichi Weeks for that list because I don't take my bullet journal with me to the store. And then brain dump, I didn't really need that, so I won't be bringing that forward in February as well. And then here we go, continuing. And then these are some pictures. There was another picture with me in it, but I couldn't fit them all in here because I had put these notes with some other stickers before I realized I didn't have pictures in here for this event. But this was our Phoenix Planner Friends for Christ, one of my Facebook groups. It was our meetup in February. The 6 of us were there this time, and these are the people who were there. And I just cut this picture. I had more room on this side than this side, so this was one picture and I cut it to fit in there. Yeah. And then this is that following week, and I did just a little bit of doodling right there with putting this as kind of like a book or magazine or whatever, and I wrote Admin Day, which is what Mondays usually are for me. And same kind of design. My sorority's Founders Day was celebrated on this day. And then you see I didn't do the groceries and the brain dump, but I put some stickers over them, all from Capital Chic Designs. And then I just did a little artistic design here to fill in that space, and I love the way it looks. I love pink and green, my sorority colors. And then I just did a ink doodle of a dollar bill, a really goofy one. It's a really narrow dollar. I was being silly, so, but that's that doodle right there. And then we go to the current week. So here for the current week, I changed it up. So I have this list, which I think I used to do years ago, and I'm just going back to it. You know, sometimes we change things up and we realize that there was something we used to do that worked, and we should just do what works. So here is every single thing that is supposed to happen this week. Everything. It's like my master list. And then I assign those things that are scheduled that have specific dates and times on the dates and times that they go to. And then everything else, as I'm planning on the weekend for the following week, I'll plug them in where I think I can manage based on all the stuff that I know I have to do that's scheduled. Then I'll figure out, okay, what day should I do this and what day should I do this, and etc. And then I'll plug them in to a day. So today is Wednesday the 22nd, and see, I've plugged those things in. And then if I need to forward them, I'll just do the arrow and put them on the next week or whatever, or cross them out. And then I can really see where I have room to move things or where I have room to add anything, if anything at all. And so yeah, my dad turned 80 on the 20th, so I doodled a little cake and some balloons. This is the only sticker I've added so far, but I'm going to add some more going forward and doing some doodles going forward for this week. And yeah, you are a star, sister. Yeah. Okay, so now let me show you what I did for February. So this is the rest of January that I still have. So I have that week and then this week. So I just put some stickies there. And then here we go, February. Oh, I forgot to mark my birthday. Oh, I didn't put the events on there yet. Yeah. So here's my little doodle for February. I did some little doodles up here of some flowers. And this down here is how I did my legend, which works so much better. So that way, by putting all these things that are recurring there with my legend, then I have room to write anything specific over here. Like if I'm going to, I have an actual appointment, I can write out the entire appointment in that one space for that day because I got room because I used the legend for the recurring stuff. Okay, sorry about that. My phone died for a second. Make sure I'm straightened up right here for you guys. You just hate when equipment just dies on you. Okay, so for instance, here on this Friday, I have payday, which means I need to pay my tithes that day as well. and I have to pay myself. So I pay myself, pay the tithes for the money that I pay myself for my business. And then here we have Celebrate Recovery on Fridays. That is a ministry my husband and I are over at our church. And then here I call my brother Tony every other Friday. So those things take time. So that's going to remind me before I schedule anything else. Make sure I'm paying attention to how much availability I actually have, but also it gives me plenty of room to write out anything else that's not recurring that I need to do, a place I need to go, someone I'm going to meet up, going to the movies, whatever the case may be. Yeah, so that is how that looks. And then this is my set up for what I need to do this month, my goals for the different areas. So personal, Etsy, Patreon, YouTube, Facebook groups, and other social media. And since it's Valentine's Day and I have so many birthdays of women in my life, I thought I'd do a doodle of a bouquet of flowers there. So yeah. And then here is my gratitude spread, which I really love. I did 3 different types of mouths because, you know, it's Valentine's Day with kisses and love and all that gooey stuff. So I like the way it turned out just because it was so fun. And I did a little heart here with an arrow through it. So yeah, that's where I'm going to write my gratitude. And then I set up the first week in February. I just used the same hot pink color to start with. I set up my Dutch door. I set up all the days of the week and the header at the top. So I have this week and then all of the days and then a place for drawing or doodling the weather, the high and low temperatures, my sleep time, my weight and exercise. And then down here for what the sermon will be that Sunday and all the different scriptures to reference. And then I'll just do something fun, doodle, stickers, whatever on all of these bottom sections. So we'll see as things come along. I'll sketch, I'll doodle, I'll journal, I'll put lists and all that good stuff. Well, that's it today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. All of my subscribers get an additional discount from my Organized Planner Chic Etsy shop, and that discount is in the description below. And in my shop, I make traveler's notebooks and traveler's notebook accessories. I make bullet journal cover page, title page art for the different months. I also make printable stickers, journaling cards, and Fauxbonichi Weeks products and printables. Also, check me out on Instagram at Organized Planner Chic, where I post all of my creative ventures and adventures. Check out my Facebook groups. I have 2. The local one is called Phoenix Planner Friends for Christ, and there we meet once a month in person and have lots of planner fun. Also, the one that you can join anywhere around the world is called Organized Planner Chic Crew, and there we do giveaways and videos and Facebook Live videos and chatting and posting of all of our creative art and journaling and planning and crafts and all that good stuff. And if you're interested in supporting me on Patreon, just go to patreon.com/organizedplannerchic. And until next time, happy planning!